Night had already wrapped the town in silence when Nelisha arrived at the old boarding house. The building stood quietly at the end of a narrow street, its faded paint peeling like old memories. The caretaker handed her a key without much conversation. "Room 7, he said softly. "Last one down the hallway." Nelisha was tired from traveling. She didn't notice the way the caretaker hesitated before giving her the key, or the way he avoided looking toward the dark hallway. Room 7 looked ordinary enough. A single bed, a wooden chair, a small mirror on the wall. But the air inside felt strangely cold, even though the windows were closed. Nelisha shrugged it off. "Just an old place," she whispered to herself. She took a shower, turned off the lights, and lay down. At first, everything was quiet, but sleep didn't come. She tossed from side to side, feeling an uncomfortable restlessness she couldn't explain. Her chest felt tight, like someone was watching her. The clock ticked slowly. Tick, tick, tick. She pulled the blanket closer. "Why can't I sleep?" she wondered. Minutes stretched into hours. The room felt heavier, colder. Then suddenly, she felt it. A strange presence behind her. Not a sound, not a touch, just the undeniable feeling that someone was standing right at her back. Nelisha froze. Her heart began pounding loudly in her ears. Slowly, very slowly, she turned around. Nothing. The room was empty. Only darkness. She let out a shaky breath. "Get a grip, Nelisha," she murmured. She pushed herself upright and sat on the bed, rubbing her face. That's when she noticed something in the corner of her eye. At the edge of the bed, a shape. Her breath stopped. There, sitting quietly on the edge of her mattress, was the dark figure of a woman. Nelisha's eyes widened. The figure was still, hunched slightly forward. Long hair hung over its face like a curtain of shadows. She couldn't see the woman's eyes, but she knew. It was looking at her. The air grew icy cold. Nelisha tried to scream, but her voice wouldn't come out. The woman slowly tilted her head. A faint whisper slipped through the room. "You took my room." Nelisha's heart slammed violently. Before she could move, the woman's head lifted slightly, revealing pale skin and hollow black eyes. "No one sleeps here." The bed dipped slightly closer to Nelisha as the ghost leaned toward her. Nelisha squeezed her eyes shut in terror. When she finally dared to open them again, the woman was gone. Morning came too quickly. Nelisha ran out of room 7 with her bags half packed. The caretaker stood by the front desk. "You didn't sleep well, did you?" he asked quietly. Nelisha stared at him. "How did you know?" The caretaker sighed. "Years ago, a woman died in that room. She rented it for months. Then one night they found her sitting on the bed." He paused. "Dead." Nelisha felt chills crawl down her spine. "She was still sitting," he continued softly, "right on the edge of the bed." Nelisha slowly turned her eyes toward the hallway. Room 7's door was slightly open, and for just a second, she thought she saw a dark figure of a woman sitting inside, waiting for the next guest who tried to sleep in her room.